Well, for a debrief on the latest developments, then, France 24's international affairs editor Philip Turle joins me now on set. Hi, Philip. So tell us more about how this deal came about and what it entails precisely.
So I think before we get too excited about the fact this was uniquely Donald Trump in the United States who were responsible for this, it appears that over the last few hours and last few days there have been inroads being made by both sides to try to find some way out of the conflict and to de-escalate, because this is really in no one's interest that this blow out of proportion and there is another war between Pakistan and India. Reminder, they've already fought 2 wars over Kashmir, and I don't think either side really wants to fight another war. There's another reason also, and that is that both sides are nuclear powers, and it's not in anyone's interest that nuclear weapons also play a role in the conflict between Pakistan and India. So we have the United States and Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, who have intervened, talking to both sides. In past standoffs between Pakistan and India, we've seen the US reacting more quickly. Remember, the US has got many other problems to face right now, principally with tariffs and with the war in Ukraine and other problems concerning immigration. It's not got involved in this conflict very quickly, and we have other countries behind the scenes which have also been working tirelessly to try to bring both sides, India and Pakistan, to the negotiating table and to reach some kind of ceasefire deal. China, which is the biggest supplier of weapons to Pakistan, also the G7, Saudi Arabia and Turkey have also been involved in trying to bring both sides to the table. So now we've reached that point, and I think it's important to underline this is not just solely the United States that has wrung both sides and said, stop fighting, come to the table. This has been an ongoing process over the last few days, and finally today we have this ceasefire deal which is due to kick in the next few hours.
So we heard from our correspondent Shazib Walla earlier that this is obviously being welcomed as very good news in both India and Pakistan. You sound a little bit skeptical there, though, about the durability of this deal. What happens next?
Well, that's the big question. Can this be the deal that holds? If you look back at past deals, the past basically between the two countries, just to underline the fact that Kashmir is a disputed province, and both India and Pakistan are claiming sovereignty over it. As I said, they've fought 2 wars over Hindu majority India and Muslim majority Pakistan, both claiming Kashmir, which was not properly sorted out when both countries got independence back in 1947. So the chances are that this kind of skirmish will flare up again at some point, and it's only if there's going to be a diplomatic resolution to all of this, not through a military standoff, that a long-term ceasefire will be worked out and a peace deal. Remember that in this particular case, this was an attack which India blamed on Pakistan, which led to the killing of 26 tourists, mostly Hindu men, who were killed in Kashmir, in Indian-controlled Kashmir. That was blamed on the Pakistani side, and that is what is behind this current standoff, and a much more violent standoff we've seen this time round than we've seen in the past. So it's a tinderbox. It could all happen again. I think everyone will welcome this ceasefire deal that's been agreed right now. Let's hope that it can last for the foreseeable future.
Indeed, Philip Turle, thank you very much.